there, this is a mandrake. You probably have seen it in Harry Potter movies, but the fact is that this plant is not fictional at all, and it doesn't scream. It is part of a big family of plants named Solanaceae, or simply nightshades. In this video, I want to talk about mandrakes, belladonnas, and henbanes, all part of the Solanaceae family, and how they related to witches in Europe back in the 15th century. But first things first, what is so special about these plants? They contain atropine and scopolamine, two substances classified as alkaloids. They both are anticholinergic drugs, and that means they will act by blocking a specific type of receptor named muscarinic receptor, which is normally responsible for detecting the neurotransmitter acetylcholine and sending instructions to the postsynaptic cell of what it should or shouldn't do. Hence, some of the applications of atropine include reducing salivation and bronchial secretion before surgeries, treating low heart rate, and even acting as an antidote for mushroom poisoning. On the other hand, scopolamine is used to relieve cramps and prevent nausea caused by motion sickness. It is even used by astronauts in their missions. But the presence and proportion of atropine and scopolamine on mandrakes, belladonnas, and henbanes may vary depending on the species, time of the year, and part of the plant. Women who had extensive knowledge in herbology probably also knew that plant extracts containing those drugs are not water soluble. Therefore, they use these extracts to prepare the so-called ointments or pomades to be applied on the skin. But the curious thing about these substances is that they are more quickly absorbed if applied on thinner skin and mucosa. Therefore, the association between witches and brooms comes from the fact that these objects might have been used to apply their ointments on their genitals so it could promote a quick absorption. And what were the effects, you might be wondering? Atropine and scopolamine in high doses on the bloodstream are very likely to promote hallucinogenic sensation of the soul leaving the body and flying around or facing beasts. That's why some women were sincerely convinced that they were able to fly. But back in a time when female oppression was probably stronger than ever, surrounded by poverty and sickness, it is fairly comprehensible that some women who have knowledge about these products might use them to escape from their rough reality. It's unfortunate, however, that this could lead to their hunt. But even if some molecules could play a role in their condemnation, they could never justify all the centuries of chasing and killing. Apparently, the best medicines we get to reach some state of freedom are science, knowledge, respect, and resilience.